Hello, guys. How's it going? Welcome to our planning session. How's everyone doing? I was looking over the writing I did yesterday with our 45-minute sprints, and I kind of love them, guys. That was it was plotting, but it was really some deep writing, and I was like, yes. So we are probably going to incorporate 45s again for our writing session at 5. So come and join us for that. Let's see, who is with us today? Let's see. Elizabeth, hello. Rita, how's it going? Elizabeth, I'm enjoying some ginger herbal tea right now. Nice. I have my green tea. Just enough caffeine to keep the demon headache from lack of coffee at bay. Guys, I'm addicted, but I'm working on it. Stephanie, hello. Sarah, how's it going? Hey, Jessica. Hi, Mary. Hope everything is good today. Jessica, hey, back from Jessica to Mary. Heather, today is not going as planned. Good day for planning. Perfectly said. Hello back to Jessica. Let's see. Heather, yep, good day to reset and plan. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take stock of how last week went, and then we're going to create our plan for next week. Being realistic, I know not the funnest word, but being realistic and taking into account the truth of our lives and the time that we have to do the things that we want to do, along with all the things that we have to do. Let's see, Jessica, time got away from me yesterday and stuff happened, so I wasn't able to make writing sprints yesterday, and that happens. The best fix I have for that is to schedule your actual writing sprints that you want to attend right in your plan. It tends to help. It's not 100% proof. Things are still going to happen, but it helps. Hey, Heffern, how's it going? Been a while. Let's see, Elizabeth, I like to remind myself that everything could be worse. It helps me to keep more sane and dig less into negativity in my brain and my head. Yes, so true. Stephanie, yeah, I have just laid in bed because of various chronic pain today instead of doing any work. And on those kind of days, you have to take a look at the pain, the kind of pain, and then question what can you do, and little baby steps. Small, write for 10 minutes. If you're okay, keep going. If it's hurting, don't, right? Go and rest or go do something else, right? Heather, I may need to start making the teenager do this with me. I need to know how to plan things around her. Yes. I have one of those too, and it's like, hold on, you have plans when? What? Hold on. Incorporate, please. Let me know what's going on. Hey, Michelle, welcome. Diane, afternoon. Thank you. And afternoon to the Hardys. Happy Sunday, definitely. Let's see, Mary, Jessica, I went to drop off some donations and ended up shopping in the thrift stores, so I missed it. Well, that's not terrible. I hope you found some good deals. Heather, 45 minutes were awesome. I know. The only thing I felt is I wanted I kind of felt like I needed I kind of wanted a cool down. I wanted like a 15-minute, just finishing my thoughts out kind of sprint. So we might incorporate that today. The 45s were awesome, but I felt like I just needed some little something at the end. I was trying to protect my voice at the same time, so I was like trying to regulate and say, okay, if I push, I wouldn't have a voice for today. So I'm like, you know what? We're going to stop at the 45s. That's just the smart thing to do because I want to make sure I have a voice for you guys today. I have one of those voices that it disappears with relative ease. Jessica, I did, but I physically couldn't get out of the situation I was in the middle of to get here. Yes. And it happens. Totally happens. So no guilt. Start fresh. All good. We have writing sprints today as well. So you'll get your writing done today. It's all good. Let's see, Diane. Feels better. So, yes. Let's see, Stephanie. Thank you. I needed to hear that. I think I can do my planning today but I think that's all I'll be aiming for. Yes, give yourself the permission. I swear I've been more sick in January than I have in all of December and November. This is crazy. And I've realized how much time I've lost, but I can only make steps. It's making me prioritize what I really, really need to get done with what I have left for January, and realizing there's still February and March. I'm not gonna beat myself up. I'm not sure what I had, but I'm thinking something in the probably COVID variety, just because of how long the thing hung out for and how annoying it was. But you know, I lost about 8 days, so just for the last one. So I'm like, no, that's okay. It happened. I'm gonna reset, and I'm gonna take priority stock of what I need to get done. Let's see. Elizabeth, the 45-minute sprints were awesome. I realized yesterday that doing plotting outside of heart breathing sprints, I need a long sprint to keep myself on track, since I would get distracted at times and then not get much done. Yes. Donna, hello, welcome. I appreciate this opportunity for focus today. Oh, I love the wording of that. Beautiful. Jessica, yeah, don't you love that when you say they need to be somewhere in 20 minutes, but it's the first you're hearing about it? Yes. So true. Half the time it's my fault, because she tells me when I'm busy, and I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. My brain doesn't work like that. Make sure you have my full undivided attention, then we're good. Let's see. Heather, I needed a warm-up to remind myself where I was when I started, but I think I'm going to use the time between planning and sprints to do that today. Beautiful. Jessica, I had COVID after Christmas last year. I was down for 2 weeks, maybe 3. It takes a long time, and even as I started to do stuff, I was functional, but I was not 100%. And I was like, I'm done. I'm over this. I need to get things done. Let's see. I've had COVID 3 times, so I feel here with being sick. Yes. Tracy, you're exactly where you were supposed to be. I love your sprints, but love you more, and you need to recharge. Oh, love that. Thank you, Tyann. Jessica, I used to ask for permission to do something when my mom was busy, and she'd say yes. Oh, it's a tactic. She knows I generally say yes. It's not too many things I say no to, so she's a good kid. I'll make her blush. She's my chess champion and stuff, so, you know, she's good. Okay, guys, let's dive in. So as always, without looking at anything, what sense do you have of your accomplishments last week? What would you say were your top achievements, and where do you think you fell short? Don't look at anything. Just go with what you feel. The post-COVID fatigue is brutal too. Each time I had COVID, I had fatigue for at least 2 weeks after I started having COVID symptoms. Yes. And you can push sort of around it, but only to a point. And then you're like, no, I don't have that much energy. Thank you. You're welcome. I overplanned this week. Yes, easy to do. All right, guys. So, just off the top of your head, for me, I got the craft book read that I wanted to read. I liked her structure. It's pretty good. It got me to a place where I have some really decent ideas. I'm trying Jenna Marisi's structure right now, just to see out of curiosity. I'm kind of using it to test what I've written, to see, because I know it's a bit weak in the middle, and I want to see if her structure will fill it out a little bit more, just a bit. And my weakness, where did I go? Probably my health goals. I didn't do as much as I wanted to do, but that said, given how I've been feeling, I probably did more than I would have normally, so I'm going to take it as a win. Let's see, Donna, work was great. Didn't write it all, but I cooked. That's a plus. I can't do it all. Yes. Heather, I took some good steps on the divorce last week. Biggest achievement. Woo! So awesome to hear, Heather. Elizabeth, I realized that I should have not planned every day out with several tasks. I need to plan what needs to be done and then take the tasks that don't have a specific day they need to get. I found done to just keep it on the weekly plan and leave flexibility for what day I could get it done. Yes, that's kind of your general to-do list, where for those I've been getting in the habit of assigning them a day, but realizing that they come with the question mark attached to them as to whether that day will happen or not. But it just kind of puts it on the calendar, tells me it's important enough that I kind of want to make sure it gets done. Let's see, Rita, I ended up spending most of last week and still here dog and house sitting, so I had lots of alone time. Focused on my intro and main characters, chapter with the writing coaching, being a success. Nice, love that. See, Stephanie, I was on track until Thursday. I'm giving myself today and tomorrow before I even think about trying a full day again. That's good. That's good. Elizabeth, given how I was feeling last Sunday, I should have taken that into consideration for the week. Yes. And baby steps, right? We have to teach ourselves, is that quite the right word? Give ourselves permission to take a day when we need it, right? I've been trying to plan with more of a 5-6 day a week kind of feel. And that way that 7th day is kind of more of a fill in the things that didn't quite get done. That way it's have somewhere to get for it to give. Otherwise it was getting to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, that's not going to happen because I've literally run out of time. It's not going to be next week. But now if I give myself that little extra, that day or two, I'm playing with whether it's a 1 or 2 day that I should add in there. A lot of things I'm just making them kind of a Monday to Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday is you guys, and yes, I get a lot of writing done today on the weekend, but the other stuff I'm kind of trying to keep that to the Monday to Friday. Let's see, Rita, and relaxed with Netflix. Nice. And lots of texts with a library board. Interesting. Jessica to Heather, good for you, but sorry to hear at the same time. I know that must suck going through that. Yes. But progress is being made, so you're going to be free of it, and you'll be able to move on, which is so wonderful to hear. Elizabeth, if I put those tasks on a certain day, I'll get upset with not doing it that day, even if I can't. Oh, interesting. Okay, then you need the more loose list. That's definitely fine. Let's see, Mary, overall this week was good. I had more energy than usual and managed to put it to good use. Biggest achievements, decluttering my office space, nice, and making things more accessible, clean my kitchen, nice. Let's see, yes. Jessica, I finished more than I planned to this week. Ooh, very nice. Take that as a gold star because that does not happen very often. Elizabeth, teach ourselves to give ourselves more permission with regards to productivity. Yes. We don't want it to become toxic. We want it to be something that we can sustain over a long period of time, that doesn't hurt us in any way, and allows us to still get the things done that matter to us outside of the things that we have to do. Just get buff days are always a good idea. Yes. Okay, guys, we're going to start onto our first panel. Weekly review. This is where we're going to actually get our planners out, our notes. If you are using it just a notebook to do your weekly plan, that's what I do. I have just a general little A6 little Hobonichi notebook that I use for creating the weekly plan, and then I put it into my weekly, and then trickle it into my dailies, and the monthly is the only one that I'm using it, but not as much as I would like to. So I'm trying to think of some things that I would like to incorporate more daily onto it so that I can touch base with it more often. Maybe not daily, maybe weekly. I'm going to figure out something I can kind of get in there, so I'm looking into it more even than just our planning session, but I'm looking at it even if I do it Sundays and Thursdays or something, and for some reason have to check it, right? Let's see. Elizabeth, Jessica, to be fair, I planned really late last week. Well, that's good. That equals huge success for you, right? Elizabeth, a big win for this week for me is having my endoscopy on Friday. My OCD was trying to self-sabotage me and convince me I can't do this, but I pushed myself to get it done. Nice. Michelle, Elizabeth, have you checked out the Alistair method from the bullet journal community? Oh, I love doing those in the bullet journal. Yeah, check that out, Elizabeth. You might absolutely love that, actually. It's kind of a bit more of a I want to say tracker format, in the fact that you kind of have a main structure, but you can add things to it, and then you mark it off and you have the 7 days of the week, and you actually can just point it where it goes when it gets done. I love that technique. Beautiful suggestion, Michelle. Jessica, I have a friend going through some stuff, and I built it extra time for him if he needed me, so I wouldn't get behind on my plans because I knew if he called and needed me, I wouldn't say no. Oh, that is beautiful. I love that. Elizabeth, my biggest challenge is my pain, as well as I'm going to call it scan on Friday. Another win is to give me a full day off from writing on Friday, even though I did have some energy at one point in the day. But you got to balance it out, right? And that's where that's called bonus time, right? We have the time, we have an opening, and we take it. But we're still not harming ourselves, right? Stephanie, I build in buffer days, but I have used almost a quarter's worth this month. That's what I'm feeling. I'm like, oh, my buffer days are gone. I'm like, can I give myself any more? Yes, I can, because it's my plan and I need to be sane. Elizabeth to Michelle, I haven't heard of it before. Check it out. Definitely, you will like it. It's more of a minimalist technique for bullet journaling, but it is extremely functional and really a nice technique. Brian, what's his name? There's a guy on one of the Facebook bullet journal posts that he just makes the most beautiful versions of them. I think it's actually his technique. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. But whatever he does, it's magic on the page. I do love. If I could figure out, it's been a while since I've seen a post from him. If I can find him, I will tell you the name. Let's see, Jessica, he called twice. It was good. I did that. Perfect. Mary, another success. Bought 2 new beautiful notebook covers at the thrift store. Nice. Set up one notebook as a writer journal and the other as a more portable bullet journal than the one I was using. Nice. Okay, guys, let's get that first timer up and let's do our check marks, our X's, our slash throughs, get the red pen out, whatever it is that you like to use to go through your plan and show where your successes were and what you still need to work on and what you need to carry forward. So what you're looking for is your successes, your challenges, your biggest distractions. Note them. We learn from them when we acknowledge them. Your best fixes. Again, we learn from them when we acknowledge them. And what needs to be carried forward. 2-minute timer, guys, and weekly review. Oops. Oops. Okay. Let's see. So how did you guys make out? I still have not done an part 1, pay bills. That one I have to get done today. But it's still in the schedule for today, so that's okay. I haven't lost. There's one that I did want to do, which I might still be able to pull together because it's just a short, so I might be able to get that done. And other than that, pretty good. Yeah, not bad at all. I think the important ones was realizing that the shorter sprints don't work for me quite as well as they used to, but I think it's also what I'm working on. I want to go deeper, and I don't, which is kind of a slippery slope because I almost have to run with the, given how I've been feeling, that like give it 5 minutes and see how you feel kind of thing, but then put the longer timer on at the same time. Let's see. Where am I here? Where did we leave off? Michelle, that method ties in well with Sarah's digital planner suggestion, where she just makes all of the due dates Saturday, knowing they just have to be done in that week. Yes. I've been playing with Notion. I don't know if they changed the program or I just have more patience now for it. I think part of the problem was I was trying to do it solely on my phone last time, and creating things on the phone with Notion, using, fine, absolutely fine. So I've created a few things to kind of give me a digital way to track, as I am the first one to admit that getting back to my planner for tracking, daily tracking, is not always successful. I think I've been trying to get myself to do it before bed, so I have the next day set up. But I think I prefer mornings for that. It doesn't quite work as well for me. Let's see. Elizabeth's success figuring out that long sprints for plotting is necessary for me. Challenges, pain, energy, and my OCD. Yes. Heather, success was getting information to the lawyer. I carried forward responding back to her. It's a challenge for me to work 10 hours and then be able to emotionally respond to it. Yes. Little by little though, and give yourself, yeah, because you have to balance that out against the work. How do you do that? And obviously weekends and stuff are not going to work out. Is there a way you can you make some kind of agreement that you can speak with her at the end of the workday, maybe in your car before you head home or something? That way you're isolated. You can just pull over in your car, have the conversations you need to. You don't have to take it home. You can deal with it on the ride home, and that way it's done. I don't know. Just a suggestion. Jessica, I'm going to plan a little less light this week. It's supposed to snow tomorrow and Tuesday, so I'm not going out anywhere. Cool. Yeah, we're supposed to get a little bit of that. We're doing the polar vortex. Winter can stop. I'd be okay with that. Rita, lots of rewriting, building characters, playing around with chapters. Wash lots of laundry. Alone and resting. Move forward. Find a new recipe for another DIY sugar scrub for Tuesday. Nice. Phyllis, hey, how's it going? I saw your message afterwards. I'd already come off the, I couldn't respond because I'd already come out of it. We will have fireworks today, Phyllis. I have a note. It's already written, ready to go. We will have fireworks today. Let's see. Jessica, to Phyllis, we're reflecting on last week. Yes, you have perfect timing. Elizabeth, on the plus side, I am learning how to better manage my OCD and knowing when I need to not give into my compulsion. Some compulsions are harmful if I engage them. I love to hear that. I love that you're making progress. Let's see. Mary, challenges, chronic tiredness, maybe chronic fatigue, but it hasn't been diagnosed. Didn't actually donate everything. Left some in the car. Distraction. YouTube again. It's a slippery slope. Let's see. Elizabeth, my OCD wants me to give up, but I won't. OCD isn't me. It's in me, but it's not me. Oh, love how you say that. Beautiful. Phyllis, successes. Completed several submissions. Wrote over 3,000 words. Nice. Morning pages every day. Lovely. Let's see. Mary, fixes. Continuing writing exercises. New bullet journal setup. Carry forward. Writing, reading, and cleaning, decluttering. And the decluttering is the part that's going to serve you the best in terms of the cleaning. Jessica, maybe you can get your bills done during one of our sprints. Yes. If I'm good, I will get them done in between before we even get started. I don't want to get distracted on that one. Elizabeth, I'm way behind on my Kanban board. I still haven't done the Kanban boards, even though we're about a third of the way through Q1. At least I can do the Kanban for February and April. I have mine set up as the milestones board, and I have not written post-its. But as I said, January has been interesting. I've kind of got something going on in Notion, so I'm debating if I'm going to do stickies or just do Notion for now, and maybe use it for storyboarding or something for now. Let's see. At least I can do the Kanban for February and April. Yes. Let's see. February, March. Those challenges, transition, changes at day job, best fix, self-care, rest, eat well, give myself grace. Yes, February, March. There you go. Not April out loud. Yeah, this year is going fast enough, Elizabeth. Let's not go in there. Let's not skip a whole month. Hey, Vixen, how's it going? Naya, I should say Naya. How's it going, hon? Phyllis, thanks, love, for the fireworks. Nice to celebrate our successes. I agree, definitely. Jessica, I'm trying to apply that attitude to my depression issues. They're in me, but I'm determined not to let it control me. Beautiful. Elizabeth, I did some cleaning this week, but I still have more to do. I am feeling more organized than ever, and knowing how to continue being organized is great. I love it. Alright guys, we are heading into our next panel. Avoiding. What? Why? Does it still matter? Make it priority number one and free yourself of it. I am doing baby steps on the one that I've been avoiding, but with knowledge will come the ability to do it more easily, and then I will not be so put off by the actual step of editing video. I'm going to learn how to do this, guys. It's not difficult. It just isn't in my wheelhouse yet. So I'm on the research wheel for that one. Let's see, Elizabeth, my year is slow enough for me, so maybe my brain wanted some more speed this year. Patience is something I'm battling too. I love it. Perfect. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. Let's figure out what we're avoiding and how we're going to make that happen. The best suggestion I know of on this one is to literally plan it for tomorrow morning and get it done if you can't get it done tonight. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer and go. Okay. Let's see. Jessica, I'm trying to apply. Okay, oh, I read that one. Elizabeth, I have a phone call I need to make. That is easy to make, so procrastinating on it doesn't make sense. I'll make the phone call tomorrow. Perfect. I plan to watch too much for this week, so it made me more overwhelmed, and that's where the scary comes in, because simple tasks then don't happen, right? Phyllis, avoiding housework, or pardon me, organizing and shredding. I think this is a theme. And you don't try to do all three. Choose one and take a big bite out of it tomorrow morning. Just pick one spot, one of the tasks, and make it done, and that way you can check that part off, right? Rita, avoiding learning to use Notion. I want to use it for a Kanban board type without using actual stickies. Besides, peer pressure can be good. I did it for myself personally because I feel ever so guilty with stickies because they're not environmentally friendly, and I love them, but I'm sort of finding myself that if I would rather use them for something that I know I need to have in that form than the Kanban board. Plus it's over my desk, so I have to kind of reach over my desk to get at it. I'm finding that is, I want things that I move less and just refer to more. If that makes sense. I think that'll help. Jessica, I'm avoiding starting to write scenes that are in my head. I'm afraid they won't be good. I know it's a first draft, but I have a fear of failure I can't shake. It's been a lifelong struggle. Rita does a wonderful technique where she uses a writing notebook first and just writes out some of her thoughts about the chapters that she's working on, and then she writes them. You might want to try that and see if that helps. Elizabeth, I have to renew my learner's permit since it expires the end of this month, and I need it so I can get my driver's license in 2 to 3 months time. Yes, get on that because you are running out of month. Then I am with you about Notion. I am dragging my feet with it. I am not giving up my stickies, but I want to learn more about Notion. Do it on the computer first, guys. Do not, even the iPad is okay, but it's not nearly as friendly. Start with the friendliest version first if you're actually setting it up. That's the best advice I can give you. If you try doing it solely on your phone, you will scream. It's very frustrating. It's, like I said, great to use, terrible to set up with the phone. The iPad is tolerable for setup, but your computer, best option. And it will take a lot of the fear out of it. Plus, you can just open a YouTube video beside it and learn as you're working in it, and keep it simple. Keep it simple. If you go and you find all the ones that are about, I'll be making it really pretty, you will get very frustrated very quickly because you want to get your functional first. Let's see. Elizabeth, I want my driver's license so I can buy a car that I can drive so I can be more independent. Nice. Donna, I needed to call my ex for work. Decided he wouldn't recognize my voice. It's been a long time, so I just decided to do it and pick up the phone. It went fine. Beautiful. I love that. Mary, I still need to clutter the other side of the living room where there's a lot of homeless clutter, as Clutterbug calls it. Clutterbug calls it. It matters because yearly apartment inspections are coming up February 9th and 10th. One technique I've seen is you put it in a box and you just go around the room, and anything that is not supposed to be in that room goes in that box, and then you basically can go through the box instead of having to worry about it being everywhere. It gets contained in the box, and then you work from the box and people tend to have a better time getting their stuff back where it should be when they do that. Jessica, I will be right later. Yes. Donna, many things are easier than I think. Next thing, button Sharon, right? I feel Jessica's pain. Going to set mood with specific music this week and see if it helps. Oh, love that. Elizabeth, my stress levels affect my OCD, and more stress equals worse OCD, which equals worse stress, which equals worse OCD. Yes, etc. Wow. Yes. Yes. But you are learning to manage it. You are definitely getting more done than when we first started doing these. So be kind to yourself. Give yourself the gold star because you're getting there. Jessica, I use a digital Kanban. I don't really have a place to hang one. Oh, he's leaving. Ashley, how's it going? It's been a while. Do you have a writing sprint later today? Yes, I do. We're doing our writing sprints at 5 p.m. today. So come and join us. Let's see, Elizabeth, not you. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You guys know I can white space and figure all this stuff out. Let's see, Phyllis, I just added to the household task to my weekly household task item. I have it on Saturdays, but don't always stick with my plan. I will stick with it in the future. Affirmation. You've got this. Rita, I only have it on my laptop, Notion. Maybe that's my next big project. Find some YouTube videos for help. Yes. That is my current one for editing video. Like I said, it's not my wheelhouse, but it's going to be. I'm watching videos on how to edit video to give myself more of a comfort when doing it. Because I know it's not hard. It's new to me. It's new. I need to learn, right? So Notion is new to you. Give yourself time, watch some videos. Like I said, go for the more basic stuff first so you can actually have the trackers, the calendars, the agendas in there that you actually want to use. And then a lot of the ones I created are just open pages that are going to be for writing down notes and ideas as they come to me. That way I have a digital place to keep them when I'm out. Because that is one there where the phone will actually work really well with Notion. Rita, the basket day was a huge success when my kids were still living at home. Yes, I know a lot of parents use it, but I can't see why it can't work for everybody, because it's just a wonderful way to get it out of that space and then you can deal with it. Just don't hide the box, guys. Let's see. I can see future closets, right? See, that's Mary. That's a good idea. Thanks. I hope it works. Diane, thank you, Tracy, about the Notion tip. Keep it simple. Yes. Ashley Emma, sprints at 5. Thank you, Diane. Elizabeth, I agree. I've been dealing with a lot and I'm still getting a bunch done. It does feel good to make so much forward progress. I am doing way more than fully able-bodied. Neurotypical people that are being lazy couch potatoes. Yes, you are. Phyllis, also taking a wellness catch-up day next week helps me to get caught up on some household and other tasks. Love that. Okay, guys, we are going to pop into our next channel, long range plans. What is new to Q1 that you're bringing in? We start February next week. Is there anything that is in your February plans that are going to be coming forward? Anything that you've determined you need to remove or delay that just no longer quite work with what's happening? New opportunities that have popped up that you're trying to make room for. I completely forgot about Publish and Thrive, so I need to take a look at my plan and see, because I really, really do want to take it now that it's all new and recorded, and take it as if I'm a new student again. So, but I gotta make room for that. So now I gotta figure out what needs to be shifted within my original set of plans. So we'll see what happens there. I knew that was coming in February. If you guys are interested, there's an affiliate link in the description. Check it out. If you guys find that there's something you want to take, I highly appreciate it if you use the affiliate link. It helps this channel and keeps us going. Let's see. Also, is there any prep or research that you want to do for Q2? We're getting closer and closer. Yes, we still have 2 months, but maybe there's something you want to start kind of getting the feel for, so you'll be set up for Q2 for success. How does all of this future planning going to impact your future plans? What are these things going to do for you in Q2, Q3, Q4? Okay guys, 2-minute timer, and let's look at that long range plans. I just put an interesting one on mine because I'm doing a research goal. I'm also adding in, which seems silly and seems like something I shouldn't have to write down, but as just a reminder myself, take notes. Take notes. Or if there are shortcuts, or if there are things that are process, or just neat little things you want to try, write a note. You're not going to be able to retain everything you take in unless you create some kind of way to refer back to it. Let's see. Cassie Winter has a couple of videos on Notion for beginners geared toward people with chronic illness and or neurodivergence. Oh, thank you for the reference. Beautiful. Not sure I've actually seen one of hers. I will have to check that out. Cassie Winter, okay. Of course, I don't have a post-it, but I need one. Let's see. Let's see, Elizabeth, I am going to create my Kanban board late, and that is perfectly fine. I am doing Publish and Thrive, but I plan to let myself take a little longer than the scheduled 6 weeks. I think that's important too. When I took it, it was still the 5 weeks, and that one double was just like, whew, I cannot get all this done. I tried. I may have hurt my brain a little. Yes, give yourselves the time you need. It is a lot of information, and you can. It's open. You can go back to it. So that's the nice part. You can go back to it. So I'm going to try to do it in the 6-week increments. So that way the Q&A live sessions I will be very much can take good advantage of again. But I'm going to have to figure out again how to make all this work out. And I think I'm going to combine it with my fitness goal. If I'm watching the videos and moving, I tend to do better. than just trying to sit and watch. Now it's a learning thing, so is that going to be a smart choice? I don't know. We will find out. I will finish planning this novel before February is over and start drafting draft 3 at the end of February or the beginning of March. If I don't finish draft 3 in Q1, I'll finish it in Q2. Nice. April. Nice. Let's see, Jessica, I will start drafting my novel in Q1 and draw through Q2. Elizabeth, I also will be starting Publish and Thrive next month. Let's see, yes, I will be taking notes when watching P&T videos in a notebook. Yes. I am debating if I'm going to take the notes in Notion, but I guess that doesn't work because I'll probably be watching the videos on my phone, but smaller notebook, maybe a spiral bound. That way I can open it just nice and open. Mary, scheduling my writing, reading, cleaning, decluttering times, working on establishing routines, rituals, considering some time in Q2, pulling out one or both of my back burner novels. Nice. Diane, I cannot wait for Publish and Thrive. It's going to be awesome. It really is. Rita, my 3 writing projects are at different spots. I would love to have someone else to read at least the first book of 2 of the series. Are you up for beta readers? That is a request you can definitely put in the Hardy's group as well. If you have any interested takers here, put your hand up, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to move into our next one. This is our bread and butter. Our meat and potatoes. This is our meat and potatoes. Our projects. This is the main reason we're here. We're creatives and we want to make sure that the projects that matter to us are getting done. So what are your active, new, and current projects? What are the natural next tasks or steps that are associated with them? What good, better, best goals can you set to give yourself an easy, a little more difficult, and a beyond the stars goal to work toward throughout the week so that you are able to manage your energy and also take stock of how you're feeling and still see success. Measured increments. Try to make your goals specific. So it's not just a matter that you want to write this week, you want to write 3 chapters this week, or you want to write 10,000 words this week. Any problems or delays that have come up within a project. Elizabeth. Deadlines that are coming up. And are they serving your bigger goals? All right, guys, 2-minute timer, and let's populate our plan with our projects. Okay. So, how did you guys make out? Let's see. Where did I leave off? Mary, also budgeting for my tax refund, planning ahead for big purchases, bills, and necessary expenses such as getting my brakes fixed and getting an eye exam, new glasses. Nice. So meat and potatoes. I plan on doing 1 to 2 long sprints a day to work on plotting this novel. Beautiful. Speaking of meat, are we talking about beef, steak, pork, chicken, turkey, duck, or another meat? I love it, Elizabeth. Heather, on my writing development edits for 4 chapters, good, 5 better, 7 best. Ooh, love that. Elizabeth, I want to read, but didn't last week, so I'll plan on having 3 to 4 days where I read a fiction book. I also want to continue Bible journaling daily since that helps me so much. Bible journaling is amazing for my mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Beautiful. Okay, guys. Try to, while you're doing this as well, give yourself schedules, even if they're loose. Some of mine are literally just, they're a Monday to Sunday kind of thing. I do it every day. It gets on there. Other things, I'm trying to think in terms of when I'll be ready to do them. If the step before will be ready, so then I'm going to start doing it on Wednesday or whatever, right? Let's see. Now I'm hungry. Thanks, guys. I could be talking about multiple meats. Thinking I need to make a good meat pie. Alright, guys. Let's see. Mary, current and ongoing projects are my work in progress and decluttering and deep cleaning my home. Next steps, finishing writing exercises and the power of writing it down, tackling biggest clutter spots. You've got this. Okay, guys. Now, you're going to be your, I guess this is our veggies. These are all the smaller tasks that keep us healthy, they keep us sheltered, they keep us fed and hydrated and clean and generally happy. We don't think of it, but if our home and environment is the way we like it and it's clean and it's comfortable, we can find things. It's better for our mental health and our overall well-being. So your chores and errands for this week, the meal planning, I'm still working on getting used to that. I'm honestly the kind of person that I can take out chicken and change my mind 3 times while I've been cooking it as to what I'm making. I don't recommend that. It's not a very effective way to cook, but it gets done. But yeah, if you can meal plan, then you can shop better, you can shop faster, and you probably will eat healthier. Very true. Let's see, any admin tasks that you want to get done this week? Any banking or bill due dates that you want to tackle, or need to tackle, I should say. Your self-care, put it right into your plan, guys. That includes your planning. Get it on the page, get it there so you can see it and it's in your face and it's reminding you to visit with your planner every day and touch base. Write down those achievements, write down those successes, rant in it. If you have a day of distractions, use it for the power that it is. It is your place to keep yourself focused, but to also reset. Sprints you want to attend, and can you batch your smaller tasks together to ensure they get done? If you're going back to a standard Pomodoro of 25 minutes, if you take 5-minute tasks, say for your admin tasks, and you just rattle them off in that 125-minute sprint, it will be done and you will be free of them for the week, and then you can move on knowing that they were completed. Okay guys, 2-minute timer for our smaller tasks, and go. Had to get that one done before I forgot. Let's see. I've taken a kind of how long that'll also take to get there. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Elizabeth, I could keep going and ask how these potatoes are prepared, such as baked, mashed, stir fried. Are you hungry, Elizabeth? Stop it, maybe, just maybe. I will be going grocery shopping soon and do some cooking today for lunches at work this week. Perfect. I eat healthy already, which is great. I need to schedule an appointment with a tax guy so I can get my taxes filed, since I prefer to have a pro do it for me. Hey, look at the tax man. Business taxes for years. Let's see, Phyllis. I like the idea of batching. I did that this week when running errands. Very helpful. Perfect. Yes, if you are running errands and you are going to be out of the house, this is one of those ones they never teach us. If you are going to be out anyway, try to get it all done while you are out. It's because every time you leave the house to do a little this and a little that takes even more time than we ever really think of. So if you can get it done and have a day of running errands and then you can be free of it the rest of the week. Try it and see what happens. I find I've been trying to do that more and more, and now I get grumpy if I have to make an extra trip out. Heather, planning out the leftovers for my daughter's sleepover for meals the rest of the week. Check on the propane bill. Beautiful. Ashley, I've been batching my TikTok videos. I can make like 17 in an hour and got 1,000 followers the past 3 weeks, posting daily. Nice. I do have to do my taxes soon. Ugh, yes. Diane, I plan on reading Julia Cameron's latest book, Right for Life. It is a 6-week Artist's Way program. I also plan on getting back to my morning pages. Nice. Elizabeth, once I get into Publish and Thrive, I will be able to figure out how to start marketing for my first novel's pre-order. I plan to set up in October 2023 to be released in October 2024. Beautiful. I love that timeline. Rita, the stuff that keeps me from being creative, like kitchen stuff, at least I have live sprints and the coffee chat. Perfect. Also, for Elizabeth, I will get an LLC and set up an author website before QT2 is over. I like your timing on this. This is actually really good. Let's see, Elizabeth, Publish and Thrive pre-coursework has to be finished. Thank you for the reminder. Put a little note here for that. I'm going to do it like a new student again. I need to do that. Let's see, I need to keep Publish and Thrive as one of my highest priorities for February, March, April. Yes. Ellis just scheduled a weekly movie night on Friday. I love that self-care. That is beautiful. All right, guys, important dates. This is for the next 2 weeks. This can be your Google Calendar. This can be your monthly in your physical calendar. Anything you may have already scrolled on the weekly pages, if you have a weekly for the coming weeks. Even Post-its that might be sitting on your monitor or up on your Kanban board. Take a look around. These are events, birthdays, appointments, commitments, deadlines, anything that is going to require you generally to leave the house or to do some other action to it. So note your travel time and if action prep is needed. Also, if there is anything you need to mail, anything you need to package or purchase, and what else would there be? You kind of get the idea. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer for our important dates. I'm gonna pull out good old Google Docs here because currently I think the only thing I have on my monthly is sprints. So I gotta start doing something different there. All right, guys, 2-minute timer and go. Let's see what we have for the next 2 weeks. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Where did I leave off? Elizabeth, I have some HB90 pages in the Publish and Thrive pre-coursework in the same binder. That should still work because they do kind of help each other, right? Mary, chores, cleaning floors. I do meal planning and grocery ordering with my son so we get things we both like. Admin emails, due dates, library books 4th, car insurance 12th, power 14th, internet 15th. Oh guys, we have Double Down Day up on the happening on the 4th as well. Weaver, hello, how's it going? Let's see, Elizabeth, I have an appointment tomorrow right after work so I can get a referral for a gynecologist. I need to schedule a gynecology appointment as soon as the referral is completed. Perfect. Heather, Thursday is homecoming. My daughter and her BFF are both queen candidates. Friday, meditation. Mediation? Which one did you want there? For divorce. You might need meditation. See, Elizabeth, since I have one or more ovarian cysts, and I suspect I do, I need to deal with that since my health is quite important. Definitely. It is stay on top of that, Elizabeth, yes. Heather, quick brag, the 3 queen candidates are the top 3 in their class. Nice. Jessica, going to have to drop out my grandpa's calling. I will hopefully be back before this ends and back for sprints later. We'll see. Hopefully. We just have the get ahead of and rail to check, so you're almost there. Phyllis, I love looking ahead for 2 weeks. There is always something I forget coming up. I just made some edits to my Google Calendar. I love that. I added some upcoming submission deadlines as well. Oh, beautiful. See you soon, Jessica. Definitely. Rita, library books and blood work and follow-up. Perfect. Publish and Thrive focus for me also for Donna. Mary, in addition to due dates, there are the big inspections I mentioned on the 9th and 10th, upcoming payday around the 11th. Sessions with my law student are on a flexible schedule week to week because we have to schedule around his work and other commitments. I like that but you know it's a flexible thing, which is, it's going to help you, right? Okay, guys, let's see. Get ahead of. Is there anywhere that you need to create a buffer? Even if it's a mini buffer, like we just talked about earlier, basically having a 5 or a 6 day work week, so you have that extra day or two to get things done if needed, but you also have rest built in if you do get everything done. Anything you want to create, like for vacations or longer interruptions, surgeries, just a burnout buffer break, like you've written, and now you need a week off to refill the well and read and watch TV and just totally renew. self-care breaks, those ones we're going to put right into our schedule, into our weekly schedule to ensure that they're happening. Mental health days, again, this is where having that day off could be very useful for you. And how does it serve you? Okay guys, 2-minute timer and go. Let's get two of those little things I keep forgetting about. They're not terribly important, but they have to get done. Let's see. Heather, hello, coming in to hit the like button. Well, thank you. Elizabeth, I can create a mini buffer for my well-being if pain and or my energy don't want me to do as much. Yes. I'm going to make some dinner after this planning session is over. I am hungry. We talked too much about food today, totally. Rita, Wednesday and Thursday, mental health days. Only sprint and writing will be Melissa's sprint for Wednesday. Read and watch movies, TV series. No laptop at all on Thursday. Oh, I like that. And screen-free day, I like that. Stephanie, I'm going to finish up my monthly planning after this, then go lay down. Perfect. Okay, guys, this is one of Elaine's favorites. Reality check. Can you successfully manage to do everything you have chosen with the time you have? What should you delay? Protect yourself from burnout. This is especially where that good, better, best and incremental planning will come into play, because you don't necessarily have to give up on a goal, but you might want to take a smaller piece of it. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. And let's go through our plan that we have created and see if there's anything that we want to reduce or break down further to make it sure that we are protecting ourselves. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer and go. For those that are taking Publish and Thrive, make sure you're adding in room for your coursework, watching the videos and taking notes, as well as the kickoff call and the Q&As. The Q&As are going to be Saturdays, she put down there, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern, and they're going to go for like 2 hours, probably a bit more. So make sure you're putting that into your schedule. The first one, the kickoff call, will be on the 4th. That one's a 1 hour. And then the actual Q&As are going to be starting the 11th. So start incorporating that into your plan if you're planning to take it. You don't want to let that slip. Let's see. Rita and apps sound like a plan for me too. I've literally gotten them written down. Got to get... My lack of sleep does not serve us well. We think it does because we think we're using that time. We're not. We're just getting tired. Elizabeth, I wonder what percent of the average person's conversations involve talk about food. Oh, probably. It's a crazy number. You know it is. Heather, I may stay here for a bit. Perfect. Phyllis, just updated my virtual writing planning Kanban and added all of my submissions, tasks, and deadlines. It feels good to get all of these tasks in one place. Love it. Elizabeth, I can succeed in what I've chosen, but I can delay some plotting if I have to. Even though plotting is necessary, I will also do some plotting, but less can be done if needed, yes. Heather, I'm already planning to take Friday off because I need to get some things done for my son's birthday party. I need to remember to put a bit of self-care in for Friday though. Beautiful, I like that. Phyllis, yes, Stephanie and Rita, naps are very good. I had a nice one today, very rejuvenating. Yes, definitely recommend. Mary, checked my work calendar and discovered we have a vacation day, March 3rd. Mental health days I sprinkle in as I schedule sessions with my student. We always build in buffer times that benefit us both. Oh, I love that. Rita, I need to remember not to set my alarm Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday a.m. Sorry, Angela, I will be missing Wednesday laugh aloud. I haven't had an afternoon nap in weeks. Sweet. Phyllis Relichek, I have committed to making progress on my writing projects this year. I have to say no to some things in order to do this. Yes. Mary Relichek, trying to keep in mind that although I'm on a deadline with cleaning, I don't have to do it all in one day, because face it, I won't even maintain. I just have to remember to schedule and spread out cleaning tasks. Yes, definitely. Elizabeth, I read online once that if humans didn't need to eat, that 80% of employed people would be a job. Ooh, I can believe that, actually. Wow. Let's see. Okay, guys, our final panel, next steps. Populate your planner. Create your master planner ideal week. Try to do that tonight or tomorrow morning. That way you can start your week strong and with a plan in place. Even if you don't follow it 100%, at least it gives you a roadmap to the week and to being successful. Schedule your self-care at least 50%, guys. Create Monday's daily plan. That way you can get out of bed knowing exactly what you're going to do, and that morning hesitation doesn't have to happen for you. And celebrate your successes, guys. Follow your dream and follow your plan and build your dreams. Rita, I just realized that Angela's sprints are later in the day, so I may pop in during naps. Nice. Perfect. Yay. Okay, guys, I am out of here. We have a 40-minute break before we dive on into the writing sprints. So go kick back, have a snack, have some lunch, have some dinner, whatever it is that works for your timing. Refresh your beverage and take a wee break. If you get to sit down with your planners, have a little fun there. And I will see you guys in 40 minutes so we can get words on